Don't you love hearing a band warm up? Isn't that the coolest thing? Yes. Not only do you get to get the excitement, going before you get to hear the band, but you get to hear the precision that needs to happen and the minor adjustments that need to happen to make this band sound like they are going to sound, which is amazing. I'm Gina Latimerlo. I'm a city council member here in Belmont, but I also work in the performing arts for a living, so today is my favorite day of the year. Let's give this group a round of applause already. Okay, if we want to be as amazing as audience members as they are going to be as a band, can we try that one more time? How amazing are we going to be as audience members? That's how amazing! Nice! Wait, no. We are all so proud of the great work of our students performing and volunteering throughout the festival, and we're especially grateful for the support that parents and businesses and the broader community provide to our schools and students. So thank you so much for being here, thank you for contributing to SchoolForce, and for helping make our schools so successful. This program started over 20 years ago to save the music in our schools and now supports a number of different programs. The festival has evolved into a celebration of what we can accomplish together, so if you haven't yet, please do consider donating to SchoolForce to help keep music and more in our schools. And also check out the activity zone with games, robotics, sports, and more, and listen to the 3 music stages at the festival. If you find the monitors, there has a slideshow of all the schedules on those stages. Please enjoy food and drinks, and have a great time. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the Ralston Jazz Band.
so much. That was Panic Button, and it featured, in order of appearance, Hanson Guo on the trombone, Parker Reyes on the trumpet, and Genevieve Savage on the trombone. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with jazz concerts like you did, it's okay to clap for the solo. It's not like a symphony concert like Mozart, more cowbell. So this is the Ralston Jazz Ensemble, unofficially called the Early Birds because we rehearse Tuesday and Thursday mornings from 7 to 8 o'clock with a little extra rehearsal thrown in once in a while. And can we thank all these musicians for their early bird commitment? And you parents as well. I know that's hard on you when that alarm goes off. All the musicians in the band are encouraged to take solos. Some take me up on it, some don't. Some wait till the 8th grade when they have a little more confidence. So we have some great soloists. Our next tune is called Now What? It's based on the famous Miles Davis tune called So What? And this will feature Edwin Harris on the vibraphone over here, Andrew Hsu on the trumpet, and Ella Kim on alto sax playing extensive solos. Now What? Our next tune is called Pure and Simple. It's a funk tune. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of related to rock, but a little bit different. The rhythms tend to be a little more complex. This was submitted to me by Parker Reyes, our principal trumpet, and yeah, I went with it. It's a great tune. This will feature Andrew Shee on trumpet, Hawkins Debsky on the big baritone saxophone over here, and Parker Reyes on trumpet, Pure and Simple. Are we good? Okay. All right. Our next tune is called Route 66. Going to feature our fabulous vocalists, Tyra Nix Lind and Edwin Harris. And probably most of you know that Route 66 is an old highway that goes from Chicago to LA. And this tune basically talks a little bit about some of the towns on the way. So including our vocalists, in addition to them, we're going to have Andrew Shih on the trumpet using his secret weapon, a toilet plunger. Andrew, in the microphone. Yeah. It's used mostly kind of in old jazz, okay? So here we go, Route 66.
If you ever plan to motor west, drive my way, take the highway, that's the best. It's okay on Route 66.
From Chicago to LA, more than 2,000 miles all the way.
Get your kicks on Route 66.
To St. Louis, Ralston, Missouri, and Oklahoma City looks nice.
See Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico, back to Arizona,
Don't forget Manoa.
Kinman, Boston, San Bernardino, won't you?
Get hit this time of tip. When you make that California trip.
Get your kicks on Route 66. I got to St. Louis and up in Missouri, and Oklahoma City looks mighty pretty.
See Amarillo, and New Mexico, Texas, Arizona,
Don't forget Winona,
Kingman, Boston, San Bernardino, oh yeah.
get it this time we trip. When you make that California trip, get your kicks on Route 66. Get your kicks on Route 66.
Get your kicks on Route
66.
Edwin and Nix on Route 66. Yeah. Woo. Is Alan around? Alan Sarver? Can we go a little over, or is 2:30 a hard stop? 2:35? Can we make it? Sorry. This is Little Sunflower. It's a well-known Freddie Hubbard tune, famous trumpet player from way back, and it will feature Parker Reyes on trumpet, Edwin Harris on piano, and Elijah Reyna on guitar. want to thank our sections, our saxophones, trombones and tuba. We got a tuba, that's very cool. Our trumpets, and our rhythm section. We got a big one this year. Okay, our last tune, and thanks to the community band for giving us just a little extra time because we worked hard on this one. It's Land of Make Believe. It's a Chuck Mangione tune. Anybody remember Chuck Mangione? Oh, you guys are old. He played the flugelhorn. What was that tune? Feels So Good, right? That's a flugelhorn, that big one. It's a big trumpet. Got a mellow sound. So this is going to feature Parker Reyes on the flugelhorn, Ella Kim on the alto sax. Thanks everybody, especially Alan and Emily Sarver and SchoolForce and all of you. Land of Make Believe. They really brought it today. Thank you guys. Enjoy the next band.